Hey, how's everyone doing? God bless you guys. I got something different today. Today is I have some 12-inch G.I Joes. This is from a conversation I was having with a fellow action figure TikToker, Gunny Collectibles, and I was telling him how I was commenting on one of his videos. Check out his TikTok. It's really cool. He has some really cool videos, and his latest toy reviews are on the G.I Joe figures, the current ones, the Hasbro, the 6-inch line. And I got to talking to him and said how I used to have some, I don't know if they were 25th anniversary or 40th anniversary Joes, but I ended up trading them off and selling them off. And then so I just keep going back and forth, but on the different lines, whether it's the 6-inch or the 3 3/4 anniversary lines. But for some reason, these big guys, I always have a couple of them. I've even had like Hot Toys, and they're super. I'm sure you're familiar with Hot Toys and how detailed they are. I had the GI Joe Retaliation Joe Colton, and had them, ended up getting them back, and then just ended up selling them again. Something about these action figures, I don't know what it is about these 12-inch Joes. I don't know. I just like for them to kind of look like action figures, like this size. It's weird, yeah, but I've always liked, and I like the vintage ones too. These aren't vintage. They're vintage style, but these are still, I think, from like the 90s, 95, 94. I think this one's newer, probably like 2000 something. But I got these guys at my like local buy sell trade place, and I got them in a 2-pack. And this guy had like I think he had this rifle and the jacket and the shirt, and I think, yeah, okay, he had the pants, but his boots had been cut, so they cut them into like shoes. And then this guy had like a World War II type harness with these pants, and they had cut his boots into like sandals or something. It was really weird. So I ended up ordering them boots, and I gave this rifle to this guy, and I ended up buying this uniform for him. And he had this gun. It's missing the magazine, but I've been meaning to. I just haven't printed like one off for him. But I wanted to make this guy, being that he had this jacket, and then with this color of pants, I wanted to make him kind of like my World War II guy. And plus he had the World War II harness. So I ended up printing this. I printed this Thompson machine gun for him. And it's all right. It's kind of rough. It's not the best print, but it's what I could find at the time. And I mean, it serves its purpose. It does its job. It looks cool with him. And I was going to give him these pants, and I ordered these boots for him, which are the classic World War II style era, boots with the spats, but they don't fit. Their feet are way too big. I even tried heating them up and putting them, but yeah, I don't want to tear them. So I'm kind of stuck with these. I had even ordered some like 1/6 scale like generic figures off of AliExpress. I really like these too. There was a line that was called World Peacekeepers that they sold at Big Lots, but they stopped carrying them. So I got these, and it was meant for me to get their accessories and give them to these guys. But then I started liking these guys and started doing stuff with them. Like this guy, he was really generic looking, and this was even, his shirt was even flipped the other way. And so this was open. It had Velcro. So I had my wife help me sew these edges on here, and I made him kind of like into a cyborg too. You can kind of see there where I made him. So his entire body, you can even see his hands, because he looked kind of plasticky anyways, and he's got green hair. So I made him kind of like into a cyborg. So his whole body is painted up. I'll show them off in another video. But yeah, I was gonna use their accessories for these guys, and it just ended up keeping them. I ordered this other one, and what's funny is that that other one I just showed off is a knockoff of this one. Like the stitching is so much better on this. He's actually got paint on the face and the accessories and everything. You can even tell the other ones are like recasted from these parts, which is, so this is like a knockoff of this one. But yeah, I'll show those off some other time. But yeah, back to these guys. So yeah, I really like these a lot. And so I was gonna make this guy, like I said, my World War II guy, and have this guy be kind of like my modern guy. But yeah, it ended up more, you know, being this because I needed these, like I said, the boots didn't fit. But these guys, I've heard from, I've read on, you know, online and stuff, that these bodies that these guys come with are practically indestructible. I mean, and they stand really, really well, like with paired with the boots and the articulation on these guys and just this really smooth joints, they stand really well. And they've got a pretty good range of movement. Limited by the clothes, of course, but yeah, they've got nice smooth joints, and they're you can get them into some really, really dynamic poses, you know. So I really like these. I don't know what it is. I just like these 12-inch G.I. Joes. This guy came with the dog tags and like the leather, the pleather jacket. Yeah, so I really like this guy a lot. I don't know if I'll get back into it eventually. I'll find them a helmet, and some, if I can find them some bigger boots. But yeah, they have Let me see if I can. I think it'd probably be better because his jacket is kind of stiff. See how you just kind of set them down and you just stand? So I'll show off the articulation with this. It's just single jointed, but that's probably about as much as you need. And man, these guys, you could tell they've just been played with like crazy. Like I said, I got both of them in a bag for like, I think it was like $7. But yeah, see, the joints are just still pretty solid. Yeah, so they can go all around. It's limited by the clothes, but yeah, they have really good range. Yeah, see, and then I'm tempted to cut trigger fingers into them, get an X-Acto knife, and so they can hold their weapons better. And then let's see, they swivel here at the waist. I don't think they have any, can't remember if they have I think they might have a, let me see, is this Velcro? Yeah, it's Velcro. Okay, so, okay, no like anything in the diaphragm, but they do swivel. Yeah, and see, that gives you an idea of what the joints look like. And then the head, yeah, it's on this, like this, I think it's a ball joint. I think you can see in the gap there, but it swivels up here and then turns. Yeah, but yeah, these guys are really cool. So, and they're pretty inexpensive too. So if you like this kind of vintage looking Joes, and you ever wanted to, they look really good in on a shelf or in like a glass case, because of that vintage look. One of these days I will have one. I will have an original. I know I will, because that's one of my collecting goals as far as these G.I. Joes, is to have one of them. Or even if it's just like a replica, you know. Yeah, of an original. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of just a quick look at these, at something else that I collect and I enjoy collecting, which is the 12-inch vintage style G.I. Joe, and any other like inexpensive military guy. This is like these are like in the middle between like a high-end kind of figure, you know, and these. So I don't mind collecting these either. Just nothing too expensive, but yeah, these guys are kind of right up my alley, and as far as what I like. Like I said, I don't like them to look too realistic either. I kind of like them to look like action figures. So yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed that. And let me know if you want me to do more things like this on kind of like loose stuff that I just have, or like these type of military figures or the G.I. Joes. Yeah, let me know in the comments. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching, man. You guys take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.